I'm here to talk about motivation. I love motivation. I'm motivated myself. Um, I heard my motivation is very contagious and it gets to people really quick. Um, so I like working with teams, and I don't like leading them and pushing them over the edge to do a certain thing. I like working with them, and especially with a group. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, can you stop flashing?
Yeah. It's horrible on the camera too, by the way.
Okay, sweet. So, I like leading people, working with people, putting them in teams, collaborating together. I love having programs and I enjoy people having fun. Like once people are having fun in my event, I'm done. My work is done. All I had to do is connect them, guide them to the right direction. And, they're doing their best. I don't have a goal in life, honestly. Like I don't have I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this and this and that. Honestly, well, it comes all back to my car accident that I had 2010, October 24th, 6:36 p.m. on 101 West in Phoenix. The exit number is 50. Okay. So, I was going to church and I had plans for myself. I was going through a breakup with a girl and such, but yep, I got in a bad car accident. My car spun into two circles. It hit a light pole, like a big one, and it hit me right here in the body. And I was going 7 miles an hour, so the whole pole got knocked out. And I was unconscious, and I was about to die, like literally. I had concussion, I was in a coma and everything. But after like 5 minutes, I was woke up. It's like nothing's wrong with me, no blood, no nothing. I'm talking to the police officer. He's like flashing anything in my eye. It's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm good. And at that moment, I thought I could lose my life. And that's why at this time I don't have anything set for me. I enjoy a day by day, enjoy the present, not stress about the past or the future. How's my computer?
2:30.
Really? Okay, interesting. Okay, and that helped me, letting go of the stress, the past, and sometimes having fun, enjoy the moment. Because when I was in the car accident, I looked too far ahead in my life that I missed out what I was doing at the present. I looked far ahead and was looking, because I was going through a breakup, I was looking back to the past 5-6 months, and yeah, so it wasn't really a good spot to be in. That's why in my leadership, I don't have like a long-term goals. I have a short-term goals, and one of my goals is just to break through.
You said you don't have goals.
A purpose, but not a goal.
I'm pretty sure in your interview you told us you had goals.
You like the fires! Okay,
That was actually good. I'll do one next.
You have like 2 minutes left, right?
Yeah,
It's okay.
Let's give them more time.
Extra.
Who wants to rap? I'll do the beatbox.
Go.
And now we have Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus. Actually, no, like, no, actually, you know what? You can't.
As soon
I
as
got
you
a
start
flash
talking,
freaking light in his eyes now. Okay.
Okay, so
Put funny pictures behind him.
You're gonna rap. Don't just pretend like you can do it.
No, it's like the
Okay.
chances are not there.
So, as some of you all know, I'm kind of big into cars, and I've recently changed over to a business degree. So, that's been a real new thing for me is looking at, how I can make a difference through the engineering world, but through business as well. And one of the things that I was really thinking about that really came to me was charity and social entrepreneurship. And what that means to me is maybe not necessarily, everything goes to charity, but still giving something back. In about 2005-ish, I don't know if anyone might remember, but Subaru talked about when a portion of every car they sold went to a charity. And I mean, they do it now every year, but it really started back in about 2005. I think it was something like 10% of each car sold went to a charity of your choice. Now I believe it's like 5%. But I mean, they still have that sell where you buy a Subaru and you pick a charity and they donate a portion of that car's price to that charity. I was thinking go one step further. Because I know a lot of cars nowadays, you've got a lot of markup on them. So, I mean, you go to a dealership and if you look up what the MSRP is on the car, they'll say, for sake of argument, $32,000, $480. And then you'll see on there dealership fee or something, it's like $5,000. And dealership options, another $2,000. And then service fee, another, $1,000. And you end up with a markup of like $10,000 on the vehicle that's really just unnecessary fees, just so the dealership can pad its pockets. And I don't agree with that. And for me, that's one of the things that I like about Tesla Motors, is how they have undealershipped the dealership. All their cars are sold directly in-house from Tesla Motors themselves. They don't have a dealership. They don't have a hard space that you can go and just drive one off the lot. You actually have to order the car from Tesla, and they deliver it to you on a truck. All we have, are just showrooms and stuff that you can show off. And for me, I think that that's the step to go towards being socially active in the automotive world. Is you take, for instance, my car company, which is Millennium Motors, I've been working on for a while. If I donate 20% of every vehicle that I sold to a charity, it could be a charity of your choice. It could be, from a list that we have, just 20% of every vehicle right off the top goes to charity. And I'm not even going to raise my prices for that, because I can still make a profit by selling directly from the manufacturer to the customer. I give you a better product. I give you something that's socially aware and makes a social change in the world. And that's really all that we have to do. I think today, as a world, we have a duty as businesses to not only make just money. We have a duty to the rest of the people, to the environment, to the world, to basically be the leaders of our generation. And I think, looking back, that's probably one of the reasons why we're in the places that we are now today, is that you have businesses that have just decided that we're businesses, we're technically people, we can do what we want and screw the consequences. And that, for me, has really been the big change for me, that I want to change, at least in the automotive world, is that we become accountable again, and that we make the social change and let the world know that buying a car does not mean that you're harming the environment, or you're just, making a purchase because you need full lift. You're doing something good in exchange for that. And I think we'd see a lot more people willing to buy cars if, you had the ability, that you gave back every time. And that money's not a markup or a scam or anything. It's going directly straight into the pockets of a charity that needs that money to do stuff around the world. So, that's really that's my idea on social change. I hope that I've inspired you, and I hope that someday you all will buy one of my cars and know that your dollar is not going just back into my pocket, but it's going to help the world and to make a difference.
Good.
Like Tom Cruise, though.
Who's next?
You want to go next?
Nah, I'm recording here.
Okay,
I got nothing.
You got nothing. Well, when it comes to talking, you always got something.
Yeah, try getting this guy to close his mouth.
Oh.
So, I don't even talk about, so I can talk about like a bajillion things in 5 minutes, but I can talk about one thing in 5 minutes.
And we talk about that.
How can you talk for 5
We
minutes?
can talk about how much you talk.
In 1991.
I was born.
What are you involved with? Like one of these.
Guys, his 5 minutes are up.
Okay, so my topic is going to be about, kind of, going to go with the event name, and you're going to rewind your legacy. Very good. So for me, something that I chose to talk about for Ignite Rewind would have to be kind of getting college students more interactive with youth. And the reason why I think that is just because we have such an opportunity to really target young kids, whether they're in kindergarten or they're in 12th grade in high school, because they're still willing to learn. They may be too cool for school at some times, but when it comes to, dirty foundation of it, they want to see something that's going to inspire them. They want to see something that's going to motivate them, and they want to see a role model that they can really go to. So why I chose this topic is because we right now as college students, despite if you're a first year and you're a senior year of your undergrad program or you're going into your grad program, we have this ability to give back to these students without even knowing it. And I think it's a disservice, but at the same time it's an awesome opportunity because it's within everybody. So
So the reason why I'm going with it and kind of, I guess, more focusing on the fact of how we can give back is because these students come to us all the time and they don't really even think about what they want to do in life. They're so discouraged in so many different ways, whether it's I don't have the money to go to college, I don't have the money to go on vacation, I don't have the money to go explore, or I don't have the support to do anything. But it's really sad when you really think about it. So one thing I want to challenge a lot of people is how do you take your values that you personally see with yourself and share that with these young people? Do you have something that made you so ecstatic when you were in 5th grade that till this day you're still ecstatic about that? Can you still kind of talk with a 2nd grader, a 4th grader, a 7th grader, a 9th grader, or even a first year in their undergrad and still get them excited about their dreams and aspirations? And I think that's something that a lot of people know how to do, but they don't know how to do it at the same time. So what I really want to see is just kind of making people push their limits in those senses just because I was in that same place. In high school, I was never involved with anything, never really cared about anything too much, but when I got into ASU, it was a whole different story. I really had no choice but to get involved in things, and I didn't look back, and I'm really glad I did. I met a lot of different people. I feel like I inspired a lot of different people because they inspired me. Inspiration and innovation, motivation, purpose, values, anything, vision, mission, we put it all out there. It's stuff that, those words I don't really think of when I was going to college or when I was going through high school, but now I'm in college, I'm just like, whoa, I have the ability to share that with these people. Or I have that ability to share that with a lot of my peers. So when you're talking to a little kid, maybe your cousin, maybe your little nephew or niece, maybe your future son or daughter, just think of why you're excited about doing what you're doing, why your passion is so contagious, or how you can make it contagious to the point that people just go bonkers. Because quite honestly, we all have it. All of us all have it. Every single 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in this room have it. Where am I at? I'm at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So I got more to go to. But ultimately, I like this about 2 young kids just because I don't think I ever got that when I was young. And kind of going into ASU, you really, like I said, you really have no choice but to get involved with things. Or if anything, you're more encouraged to get involved with things. So, if you see another ASU Prep Academy student in the student union, maybe there's a union type of thing in downtown or Tempe or West Campus and stuff. I would say kind of make yourself a little bit more uncomfortable and go talk to them if you haven't already. Or at least go share something about them yourself, because they may be too cool for school, but they're still willing to kind of get on board the whole entire boat of making a difference, making a change, just like how we are. But some of them may not have that support. Thank you, my name is Austin.
Yay.
Rude.
Rude. I got nothing.
Come on, you're gonna go up there and say something.
You have to.
You have no trouble running your mouth. Go
Come
up there
on.
and run your mouth.
No, the
I
board
already
wants you to
talked about
talk,
Here,
you'll talk.
let me wind you up for you real quick. There
Talk
we go.
about music.
Now you're
Just
on
push the
it.
chair forward.
Why do you do music?
It has wheels.
What do you
Here,
I'll leave this timer for you.
Why do you like music, dude? Why do you?
Oh, music.
No, I'm thinking, hold on, let me think.
How are you so full of hot air?
I gotta think of something cool to talk about in 5 minutes.
You can take 5 minutes to decide what to talk for 5
It
minutes.
took me 10
That's too
seconds to come up
restrictive.
with mine.
You're very passionate about it. You had it on the top of your head.
Actually, I was
Any
that for a
suggestions,
fact.
you
That
know?
was a good- that was-
There we go. Never got with that one.
Music.
Music.
You busy
What
life.
is Dark Sun?
You have so many, you give me so much inspirational talks.
About music.
I'm not very inspirational. Okay.
No, it's very inspirational. It doesn't sound right.
How do you work 24/7?
Yes.
Ah.
Tell us about your schedule. What do you do?
How do you survive your schedule?
When do you find time to breathe?
Speech.
I'm thinking, man, something I want to learn about
Well-
random things like I usually do.
Can you edit out the smoke coming out of his ears?
No, I'm actually liking this one.
Oh, you like that?
It's gonna be an unedited film.
Oh, raw and uncut. Look at that.
That's like 25 minutes or like 1, 2, 3, yes. Wow.
You got 15. We're going on 15.
Come on, I want to hear
Waka
your
waka
mentor about that.
bird.
No, do you want to go first?
That's a good thing.
No, I'm waiting. Tomorrow.
I think he dropped the beat, literally.
I don't know what I want to talk about. I actually talk that ignite. That was a big issue. Let's see. What is something that's valuable?
Repeat last time's what would you have added on towards the essay?
That's the problem. I did. What is senior me? No, okay, let's see. What's valuable to me? Okay, I mean, I'm not going on phone. I'm just going to go off what I...
Oh, sorry
It's
about
the
the
same
wallpaper.
Why am I using your phone?
Oh, that's right.
What's wrong with your wallpaper?
Huh?
What's with your wallpaper?
It's a hot man. That super local.
No, I want to see it. Let me see
All
it.
right, so let's see. Okay, my name is Arun Kuchibola, and I'm currently 22 years old. And I think that's a very important thing because I honestly feel that I've accomplished a lot in my life, which not many people can say they have. In the last 5 years alone, I've released a music album in over 150 countries. I've started 2 companies and sold one of them, and the second one was merged and sold. I have actually 3 patents to my name, and I also am involved in one of the world's largest Indian organizations called Sultan Ahmed, where I've actually spoken in front of over 150,000 people and spoken about culture, values, and etc. But you know, the big thing about that, and I don't want to bring up the fact that the age, right? People think that we have to, you know, really be something that we're not. We have to always strive to, you know, impress someone else. The reality is, I live my life just because the way I want to live. I don't live it because someone else tells me to do so. So the journey I've taken throughout the course of my life really has been about what I want to achieve and how I want to achieve what I want to achieve, right? Earlier we had Hypen talk about the fact that, you know, he doesn't have goals. But that's the exact opposite of how I survive, right? For me, every day I have a goal. Every day before I go to sleep, I think back and reflect what I accomplished that day. And if I didn't accomplish anything that day, I will forego sleep that night to basically make sure I accomplish something that night. I'm one of those very few people who basically gets about 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night. That's not because I think I'm cool. That's because, you know, I want to, you know, boast at getting sleep like most high schoolers like to do. The reality is, I value every single second that I take to work on something I'm very passionate about. In my day, I have school. I love school. Arizona State University has given me the opportunity to not only pursue 1, but 2 majors in robotics and mechanical engineering. Why do I pursue what I pursue? Because I passionately believe that innovation is the key to the future. I think that if we think collectively, we can actually solve some of the biggest problems that there are. Growing up in India, I saw some of the biggest and worst problems we think of. I mean, poverty in India is as bad as it gets, right? In a country of 1.1 billion people, basically over half are impoverished. And if I were to literally give out of my pocket every single person, I'd be one of them. So there came a time when one day I thought, what if I can do something different about that? What if I, unlike the 1.1 billion people, sad truth is, a lot of the countries that are corrupted aren't really doing anything and trying to get more for themselves. What if I found a way to do what I have and give back? And that's kind of why I joined Changemaker Center on the whole. It literally was something I joined the second day after I joined Arizona State University. I didn't know anyone on campus. I didn't even know where the buildings were. I randomly ended up in this building by accident, and I said, hey, I love the name. What does that mean? That's kind of how I got involved. And that began a journey that brought me here today, right? And right now, I'm working on a new venture with a bunch of classmates, which I've been working for the last year and a half. And what we're doing is basically trying to create a system that allows people who have ideas and those ideas so that they can get those ideas to market or to the communities that they're actually trying to help. The reality is, everyone has ideas, you know, but no one really acts upon it. That's not good. I think if we can convince more people that if they were to really be passionate about what they do and pursue what they want to, you know, actually achieve in life, you might see some pretty fantastic results, right? The reality is, if everyone took that one moment to think how they can help others and actually did something about it, who knows? Maybe in less than a day, everything will be solved, right? But we have to strive for that. So if everyone tries to tell someone else, like, hey, you know what? I want you to do something good for someone else, we might solve all the world's problems. And that's how I live my life. I want to tell people, see, as much as I can. I'm a very talkative person. I'm always talking. But the reality is, I think I want to share my vision, share my story and share my passion to people, because that is the best way to solve all the problems. And the more we do that, the more successful we become.
Holy crap, dude.
So you didn't apply to Ignite for what again?
And he just stole the show.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to top that one. I'm not
I know,
going.
that was kinda
I'm
rude.
not going
I
after
wasn't
that one.
really
I am
comfortable.
sorry. I am not.
Hi
I want to
everybody.
hear your mentor do it.
No mentors tomorrow.
Lie.
You're
Seriously,
going.
he's going tomorrow?
Yes, yes, yes. Stop
You got
killing
it.
me
You
on
got
camera.
it.
Your turn.
Look at the time. I need to catch my bus. No, really. I need to catch the shuttle.
Okay.
Okay, go.
You see, I actually planned this. I was waiting for all of you. With my speech, I am very manipulative. I know to get what I want.
Okay,
Where's
it's,
my backpack?
what are you doing? You're gonna,
And you can take the shuttle home.
but you're gonna say something.
Come on.
That was my speech. It
You
was a
can't
very
be trying to say
passionate.
something.
I don't know. I thought that was
We need to post that on a Polytechnic Changemaker website and you can send